Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Zach, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you haven't seen the last video I posted, it was an outfit video of every single outfit I wore throughout the week. I really enjoyed making that video, so go ahead and take a look at that one if you haven't seen it yet. In today's video, I wanted to do a makeup video. This is the first time I'm doing a makeup video, so I wanted to do a little Pride look because it is Pride Month, as well as talk about some of my thoughts about Pride that I wanted to share with you as well. So without further ado, let's get started in today's video. Alright, first I wanted to start with moisturizer and sunscreen. This is by the brand Tula Skincare. I'll link everything in the comments as well, just so you can also see everything that I used as well. Alright, now all that moisturizer is rubbed in. It looks a little bit shinier on camera just because of the light, but it's not as shiny in person, so it doesn't look as greasy as it does on camera. Now I go in with, it's just the Ulta Beauty brand primer, just in the corners of my eyes where I'm gonna put the eyeshadow, and then I like to put it on the outer corners as well. Alright, so this is where I usually put the primer, and then I'll just pat it into the corners and then on my lower lid and upper lid. Okay, so that eye is done, so you can see it's all nice and, except for that corner, all nice and blended in. And I'm gonna do the other side. So that's all blended in. Let me move the camera down a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And then now we're gonna go in. I have this Juvia's Place Culture 2 palette that I really love all the variety of colors in. We're gonna be using this palette to create a nice Pride look today. And I also wanted to just give my thoughts on Pride that I had this year and that I just wanted to share with you. This palette doesn't actually have a red, but I'm gonna start with orange and then we'll do all the other colors of the rainbow as well. First, I like to go in with this just angled brush right here to just get a really precise line with the eyeshadow. So we're gonna go with some orange in the inner corners of the eye first, and then kind of work our way out with the other colors, and also try and carry that along the eyelid as well. We'll go in with Messiah, that's what that shade is. If you have the same palette and want to do that same color, we're gonna start with the inner corner, and we're just gonna pack this on there, on the inner corner. There we go, just like that. So we'll just start with orange in the corner on both sides. Now we're gonna do our yellow next. This shade is the shade Warba, nice yellow shade. And sometimes I really have to get it like right in the waterline there, and then just pack it in. Okay. The left eye you might not be able to see as good, but another right eye you'll be able to see a little bit better. Okay, so just got a little bit of yellow there. We'll add all the colors in and then we'll kind of blend them together after that. And then sometimes it will get kind of stuck in my eyelashes, so I like to use the lash brush to brush that eyeshadow out a little bit. This is what we have so far, just a little bit of orange and then yellow. Probably should have done a little bit less orange, but we'll do the other colors a little bit shorter. Got the orange, yellow, and then green is next. We have a couple different options for shades of green. So we'll do Motherland for the next shade for green. Put it right next to the yellow. I'm kind of just doing it just the length of the brush. So I got that side. And then again, I'm gonna use this brush to just kind of brush it out of my eyelashes if it gets stuck. I have the red, yellow, green. Yellow is showing up a lot better in person, but I might go back in on the yellow and try and put some more pigment there. But so far, I'm really liking how this is looking. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna try and talk about what I wanted to talk about during Pride. What I wanted to talk about is just my disappointment in brands just caving to really, honestly, just bigoted and hateful homophobic people so much that they're not doing Pride collections this year or cutting back. That's a little bit what I wanted to talk about. Go to the next color and then I can try and be a little bit better about talking while I'm doing the makeup as well. And this palette has a really good color for blue called Delta that we'll go in with next. Did a little bit too much blue, but we only have one color left for purple, so it should be okay. Gonna slightly blend that into the green. I'm just disappointed in a lot of the brands. I wouldn't say a lot of the brands, just ones that I'm thinking of. One that I bought from last year, Nike, they usually do their Be True collection, so I purchased last year their Be True Terminator High editions. I did make a review on it if you want to take a look. But again, I am pretty disappointed in Nike because of the backlash and people being hateful and homophobic. Because they have a Pride collection, they've decided to not do it this year, which I am really disappointed about because I was looking for those shoes because I did want to do another follow-up review on that. But I did find that they are not doing any Pride collection this year, so that was very disappointing. And then it also made me think of Target as well, just how they are still doing a Pride collection, which is good, but not in all stores, which I really think is a bummer because everyone, even if you live in a small town that may be more conservative, you still deserve to celebrate Pride and have Pride stuff, so I think that is really disappointing. In the end, I think all we can really do is shop from brands that are still supporting the LGBTQ plus community, because I know Converse, I love Converse. Fortunately, they are still owned by Nike, but Converse as the independent brand is still doing Pride collections, which I really appreciate. But really, those are the main thoughts I had about Pride. I do want to wish everyone a happy Pride because everyone deserves to celebrate Pride. Everyone deserves to feel seen and to feel welcome. And that's honestly what Pride means to me, is just inclusivity and welcoming anyone who is marginalized, especially Black, trans, and queer people in the LGBT community. Honestly, liking how this is coming together a lot better. So we're gonna do the purple on the lower waterline, and then we're gonna get the eyelid as well. Next, we're gonna go in with the color Safari for our purple color. Then I think we'll go in, or we'll finish the eyelid first, and then we'll go in with some more sparkly colors, because I do like a little really sparkly eyeshadow as well. I'm gonna put it right where it goes, right after blue. Okay, my first makeup tutorial, so bear with me if you honestly can't even see it. Actually liking this a lot more. I hope you can see it on camera, but we got the orange, yellow, green, blue into the purple, and now we're gonna copy that same combination onto the rest of the eyelid. For the orange, I'm gonna go in with this, still the angled brush. Then we're gonna switch to this shaped brush. And I love this angled brush because you can kind of just angle it directly to your inner corner. Flip it to match the inner corner of your eye, and then you can flip it the other way to get this other corner of your eye. I think we're gonna switch to this brush and blend it into the inner corner there. Go with yellow. Again, we're gonna do Warba. Okay, this is where it's gonna start really coming together. But ooh, I think I really like that. We're gonna put a little bit more yellow on. Okay, so we got orange, yellow, green. I really like how it's turning out so far. I'm gonna fix the edges a little bit. We're gonna go in with the shade Motherland again, and I'm just using this paper towel to kind of clean off my brush in between colors. Okay, so We blended that green, and then the yellow blended just a little bit. But I really like how it's turning out so far. Ooh, yeah, it's a good gradient. I'm probably gonna blend a little bit more. I may take a little Q-tip with some makeup remover and just clean up the top edge a little bit. I'm gonna keep going and then see how I like it after that. I'm gonna wipe this brush off and then blend those a little bit. Not super blended because I still want to have that color separation. But I think I'm really liking how it's blending. Okay. And then last color, we're gonna go in with Safari again. And then we have some gold that I think we'll put over the yellow. A nice kind of bronzy color for the orange. It looks really good on top of the orange. So we'll try and put some more sparkly colors in there because I really like a sparkly eyeshadow. Okay, let me wipe this brush off again. And then we're gonna go in with the last color. Ooh, that works out perfectly because the orange blends into the orange from the waterline to the eyelid, and the purple will blend into the purple. We're gonna try and do, let's see. This is where we may clean it up a little bit, or we might just kind of blend it out and have a nice pop of color that carries into the cheek maybe, we'll see. I'm gonna use this thicker brush. I think I like that. So we're gonna try and copy that on the other side. I'm just gonna blend out a little bit first. I really like that actually. I think it kind of matches with how the orange is kind of vibrant too. I don't think we're gonna clean up the top at all. I think it looks good. Let's put a little bit more like sparkles on. I think it will help the blue pop and then the green pop on the under eye. I feel like that gets kind of lost a little bit. But let's put some sparkles on there and then we'll call it a look. Finished look. Okay, let's go in with the angled brush again first just to get some more color on those bottom lashes. Now we're going to go in with some of the sparkles. So we're going to let's use Rivers. It's kind of like a bronzy color for the orange. For that one, since we want it kind of blended out, we'll use this thicker brush. So just a nice bronzy, really with the orange behind, just shows out more orange. Really love how that looks. I think that's blended pretty evenly. Okay, yep, we're gonna go with the color Joss for green. Definitely does make the green pop. Ooh, okay, there you can see that shimmer. But as you can see, I really love just putting it on the waterline. Just blending that into the yellow a little bit, just very slightly. Okay. Okay. Just like that, just a little bit of green. Final color, and then we are done. Gonna place that on. A lot like how I did the other one. I'm gonna kind of blend that out. Kind gonna blend it into the blue. All right. We got orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I'm gonna go zoom further out. I'm gonna make sure I take some pictures so I can show you a little bit of a closer picture view. But I really like how this turned out. I'm definitely gonna try and recreate this when I go to Pride as well. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope it's not a super long video. We'll see how it turns out after editing. If it is, thank you so much for those of you who stayed to the end of this video, because YouTube does want people to watch your videos through the end, so I really appreciate if you did. If you liked this video, please leave a like. It was my first makeup tutorial, so I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave any constructive criticism for me if there's anything that you didn't like about the video or anything that I could improve on. We'll give you one last look at this. Honestly, I love how it turned out, this eye look. I'll give you one last look there. I'll take some pictures of it, show those as well. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do that at Prozac_fashion. Again, if you liked this video, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it.